Anum here. Today we are filming this very fun, whimsical fall look. You know, there's gonna be Thanksgiving, Halloween, so many fun holidays coming up that I just really wanted to create this makeup look for you guys. Keep watching the video to see how I create this eye makeup look right here. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you join my fam over here. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. We're gonna start by priming our eyes. Today I'm using the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I'm also gonna add a bit of this concealer. I really want the color to pop as much as possible. So I'm using the Smashbox Studio Skin Flawless 24-hour Concealer. If you're curious about my shade, I've listed it down below in the description box. On top of the primer and concealer, I set it with this L'Oreal True Match powder. And I use this in like almost every video. I feel like this is my ride or die. Today I'm trying the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. It's the palette called Phoenix, and the shades are so beautiful. I really wanted something for fall to have on hand, and it gave me so many ideas for looks. I got inspired right away. So today I'm gonna be using this, and we're gonna jump right into our transition color, which is going to be this orangey shade right here. It is so beautiful, and that's really gonna like set the stage for our look. Don't be afraid to pack on a lot of color because we really want that vibrant orange transition shade. And I would also say don't be afraid to pack it on at the ends here. If you do have fallout, don't worry. The reason why we do eyes first is because it's really easy to clean everything up once you've completed them, especially if you're doing heavy eye makeup. If it's something subtle, you know, you can usually like get away with it, but if you want it to be very clean, it's nice to clean up once your eyes are completed. For my base color, I am going to mix this shade right here as well as this purple shade here, and try to create a really nice like a sun, almost like a dark sunset color. We'll blend everything together in a little bit, but right now you just want to focus on patting on that shade. Now I'm just taking the lighter purpley red and packing it on closer towards the edge. I'm gonna experiment a bit, and I'm gonna use this shade here. It kind of looks like an indigo shade, and I'm gonna mix that with the purple and see if we can make it a bit darker. And I'm just gonna test it a little bit here. This is what I normally do if I'm trying to test shades. And let's see at the edge here if that works. Now we're gonna blend it into the purple. The last thing you wanna see is that harsh line, so make sure to blend it out as much as you can. We're gonna go back into the palette, and we are going to add yellow above where you have the orange. So I'm gonna play with this shade here. It's almost like a mustardy yellow, and see how I'm adding it to the top of the orange. That's like exactly how you want. I'm using quite a fluffy brush here to bring that color in. I'm also adding a bit of the yellow in my inner corner, just to continue with that halo effect. The last shadow, I promise, that I'm adding is this very bright shadow, and I am literally going on my brow bone here to give it that continuous ombre effect. Now, taking a super clean, nice fluffy blending brush, I'm going to start from the top and blend out every single layer of shade basically. So the yellow should be seamless with the orange with the red, and then onto the purple. And take your time with it, guys. Like, take your time blending. For this look today, I'm going to be wearing falsies, but you don't have to do that. And whenever I wear falsies, I like to have a bit of black eyeliner. It helps to hide any mistakes that you may have made when you're putting on your lashes. B, it just elevates the look a bit more, especially when you're doing such a crazy cool eye look. I am using the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper Black. For my mascara, I'm using the Estee Lauder Defining Lift and Fan Mascara. Even though I'm gonna be applying lashes, I still like to fluff up my real eyelashes. If you are following this tutorial at home, I hope you are as happy as I am with the eyes. Right now we're gonna jump ahead and move on to the face, but we'll be back to doing some stuff with the eyes a little bit later. I am using the Rodial Diamond Foundation. This foundation is super high coverage in my opinion. A few months ago I was going through all kinds of weird hormonal acne and stuff, and I found that the Rodial Diamond Foundation was the only thing that I really liked for hiding a lot of my blemishes and weird texture that I had going on, but at the same time it doesn't feel like thick and cakey, so I like that. I'm going to be applying it with a brush, and what I do is I just like pump it all over my face. Go ahead in circular motion to blend it all in. And now I'm using a damp beauty blender just to like seamlessly blend it all into place. I'm using the Benefit Boi-ing Cakeless concealer. It is their latest concealer and I'm a huge fan of it. I think it works really well. What I really like, to be honest, I look so funny right now. What I like is the applicator. You can dip it in, but you don't get too much product where you're just like, oh my god, what is going on? Like, I feel like you can really build as you go with this kind of applicator, and I really like that. I'm getting really close to my eye. And as I mentioned earlier, how if you mess up your eyeshadow, like, don't worry, because you can use concealer and foundation to clean it up. This is what I meant. And then when I'm going back to my eyes, I can blend out this line and it'll look really nice and clean. I'm just gonna quickly set my under eye, and I'm using my L'Oreal True Match powder before bringing on the bronzer, because I find the under eye really starts to crease quickly. It's already creasing, you guys. It is bronzer time, bringing color back to the face. I'm using the Annabelle Perfect Bronzer and I'm gonna just start chiseling my face. Is that the term? I don't know. The other day I said snatched for some reason. I was like, whoa, where did I learn that from? Going back to powdering the rest of my face with a really big, nice, fluffy brush. Moving on to blush, I'm using the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush. I like to do the apples of my cheek and then really bring it up. I'm using the Benefit Cookie Highlighter. This, you guys, is my favorite right now. It is so pretty, you guys, and really just speaks to me, you know? It's so pretty. And this is where we go back to our eyes and apply some highlight on the brow bone just to like give it that lift. I'm not really messing with any of the colors. I'm just adding a bit of that shine, as you guys can see. Moving on to the lips, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade 70 Amazonian. I have never tried this before, so fingers crossed it looks good. I've tried this liquid lipstick before many times, but I haven't tried this shade. I'm going back to the eyes, and remember the harsh line we created with our concealer and foundation? Well, we are going to try to get rid of that harshness and just use like any clean blending brush, just gentle strokes to get rid of that line. Remember, you're lifting your face, and so you want to lift your eyeshadow as well. I'm just taking that same purple that we've used and applying a little bit of it in my under eye area, adding a bit of that blue too. I'm going to apply mascara on my bottom lashes. Now we are done with everything, the eyes, the face, lips, all of it. And the very last step is a good setting spray. I like to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I just love the way this applies. It's not even so much the product, like the product is good, but the way that it's a continuous spray, like you just keep on going, you know? I like the application of it. Also like the actual mist because it doesn't spritz out, it's just very gentle. So there we have it, just letting it dry and really like seep into the skin. And that's it. We're done. There you have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I am thinking of maybe doing another video showing you guys the different types of brushes I use for my eyes, my face, that kind of thing, because I know usually when I'm doing these tutorials, I don't really cover, you know, I'm using this type of blending brush or I'm using this face brush to do XYZ. So if you would like a video on that, comment below and let me know. I'd love to film that for you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying all the fall vibes these days. I desperately want to go to the mall and just buy everything fall related, but that's not good because obviously it'll be over one day and then it'll be Christmas and then it'll be like next year, and just crazy. Time is flying. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and comment down below. Let me know what you guys would like to see next, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye!